Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, ladies and gentlemen. Today, or tonight rather, we'll be continuing on with the Von Sneaky. That's right, Count Big Finger Von Sneaky will continue to play as him, and in this episode, we will be going after the Pope. That's right, we're going after the Pope. More specifically, we're going after his money. We want to get some money so that we can grow our gold mine or our silver mine in this province here. Here we are. I'm not going crazy. And we want the extra 3 gold per month. So that is our goal. Now, at the moment, we are attempting to learn Italian so that the Pope will love us for learning Italian, of course. So that's our strategy. If that fails, then we're just going to go with the good old sway schemes. But we're already scheming to learn his language, so that's why we don't get anything further there. So that is the plan. That is what we're going to be doing. And with any luck, because I know that we've started off with a bit of poor luck, to be honest. We almost lost our first war. It's only from the help of the Duke of Rothenburg, who is no longer our ally. And we did have a different ally as well, but unfortunately, his son died as well. So we can now arrange a new marriage for Pinky. That's right, our children, Thumb, Index, and Pinky. Oh, actually, no, it was Index who was betrothed. So what's he actually now? Is he a count? He's unlanded. Hmm. Do we really want to continue with the betrothal for unlanded people who aren't any good for us? Probably not. So that may be in the cards for tonight. We'll break some betrothals because really these children are my gateway to alliances. Now, of course, I only have female children. As soon as I get a male child, then they're going to skip the queue for an inheritance as well. But so far I have managed to arrange for matrilineal marriages. But we do have a 0-year-old daughter that we could betroth. She will be beautiful, and not just speaking as a proud big finger father. Um, but for the time being, we do need someone to educate her. So I'm going to choose my bishop to educate her because he is my friend. And he's already actually helped me get rid of some stress overwhelm. So that's been pretty good. We have had some luck, and we can also lawfully imprison Kuniza, our antiquarian, because she is a fornicator. But we also managed to either release from prison or recruit new people into our councillors as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. We're back on our feet after the somewhat botched invasion of Brixen. We also have the capacity to get another 3 domains before our stewardship cap runs out. So we will be planning. We won't necessarily be executing, but maybe planning our next invasion um, in this particular run through. So we might even start looking there. So we could go after, for example, the Prince Bishopric of Salzburg, not Strasbourg. Indeed. Um, so we'll gain more stress. So we can either gain a lot of stress and we'll lose our progress, but it stays active, or admit defeat to learn Italian. It's a hard decision. I've spent so much time that I could have been just wooing via conventional methods, so we're going to give up. I don't think I've got the right learning capabilities, and instead we're just going for a standard sway approach. We only have a 20% chance of success, but it will cycle at least every month. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, and he's just passed away. We have a new pope! Hurrah! Maybe this one will like us more. What's our chance to sway this guy? Still 20%. So we will try again. Now that there is a new pope, we want to make him proud, so that we can ask for gold, because he has plenty of gold and we want the pope's gold. Look at all this gold. He's not doing anything with it. Now, it could also be that piety should actually give us another level of, yeah, clergy opinion. So our other method to gain some piety might be to go on a pilgrimage as well. We can also talk to our confidant. That's good. Our spouse is even more diplomatic. She was already very diplomatic, so that's fantastic. We do need to lose some stress, but they will lose opinion, yeah, so it's probably not worth it unless I really actually need that stress loss. I'm going to go with Court of Shadows here and become even sneakier and slowly work up towards the Schemer plan here, or perk, not plan. Excellent. All right, so we need more monies. Monies is really what we need here. So when I've finished this particular tree, we're going to go over to golden obligations, I think, and use our ability to extract hooks from people to extract gold instead. Okay, so someone's declared war on our liege, and that is Duchess Matilda, and she has a lot of forces, and they're being joined, I think, by multiple people. So it's an independence war. Wow, that was early in the piece. Absolutely early in the piece, and there's hostiles armies everywhere. So who's fighting who here? We've got Hungary, King Alfonso of Leon. I know Leon's all the way over here, and then we have Kaiser the Foolish. So that is not a good sign, people. Not a good sign at all. Is he raising an army? Are you going to defend yourself? Or are your armies all elsewhere, maybe? Uh, hmm. Now I could try and raise an army and maybe get on my liege's good side. I mean, I do have 1,400 soldiers. However, that's not really much against the might of the army of Florence, not to mention her allies here. So I would most likely just get myself killed doing that. You would think that he has a lot more army. Yeah, where are all your armies, dude? Are you off invading or something? So what could we do here? Could we offer to join? Yeah, I think I can talk to him and like offer to join his war, but that of course puts me in the firing line when I do that. Count Theomo. Who are you? You're this guy over here. Well, why not? You're actually a liege of somewhere as well. Well, of course you'll be there. The Pope has not been swayed. He's a hard man to convince the Pope. Now we could commission an artifact as well, so I need another 47. I need 100 gold before I can do that. And my child was returned after meeting him. Whoa, what happened to her? She's been wounded. Wait, how? Who? How? Can we see a log of what's happened here? I want to kill whoever's wounded you. Now, you seem to be useless, essentially. Um, do you have a claim on anything? Not really. Got a claim on the county of Hothenburg. Okay. Fortunately, I do have a second daughter, but she's also the pro. Now, here's a claim on Rothenburg. Your liege is this guy, but he is the primary heir. I think. Yes, he is. So, should this person meet an unfortunate end, I sense an excellent murder scheme coming here. We're going to go with that. And we have a 95% chance. Yes. Let's start that scheme. We want to kill him. That will put my daughter as that count. And as it is, I believe, a matrilineal betrothal, then that will be an excellent thing, because she will be in charge, or it will go to my house, the Von Sneakies. And straight away, some agents have joined this scheme. Right, so no one else can be convinced to join, apparently. Alright, we'll just continue on then. How much stress have I got? Well, yeah, let's share it with her. I don't see. I mean, he is a cannibal, so this particular mayor is a fornicator. Yeah, I could blackmail him. Yeah, I have blackmailed him already, so I have that strong hook on him. Okay, 60 gold. How long until we're nearly at dutiful. So we're just 4 points off the next level of devotion anyway, so I probably don't need to spend the gold on pilgrimage. This is just going to tick up naturally. And instead, I should probably be spending the gold on some kind of development, but I can't really because I don't have enough steel. And I'm now known for my dedication to my faith. That's right. So with all this piety, my next level is devoted servant. In the meantime, the Pope is a little bit happier with me. It's only a 20% chance of scheme success for the Pope. You know, he's got a lot of people vying for his attention. You would think that maybe there would be some kind of diplomatic screen. Oh, here we go. What is he like, people? What is he like? Help me out here if you're watching. What does he like? Diplomatic, subterfuge, and intrigue. He does like that, actually. A good book, or it's not in my place. All right, let's. He's a treacherous zealot, so he's arbitrary. He's patient. He's got a lot of religious conviction. He's a pilgrim. He does have a life. Let's go with good book. That would be appropriate for, the Pope. Hey, excellent. We gained 10 opinion. Fantastic. So my primary heir, Thumb Von Sneaky, has gotten over whatever wound happened to her. And currently she's shy, and we're wondering if she should also be zealous. That would be fine, actually. We don't intend for her to be. You will serve the divine well, child. Yes. Will be extra piety, assuming she ends up with as my player heir. That would be very useful. Now I can repay a loan as well to the mayor, but I probably don't need to. Does it have a penalty on me? Not repaying that loan? Or am I getting penalized in some way, shape, or form? Is it ruining my, yeah? Really? Well, I could do this. Repay. I don't really need him, though, because at the moment I can imprison him as a cannibal. So no matter what happens, he'll probably just be a bit happy with me if I do it. But I don't think I need him to be happy, that's the thing. So no, we shall not repay our loans. Now, the Pope is a little bit happier with me. So yes, a bit of personal diplomacy is friendly. We still can't ask him for gold, though. If I was a woman, I would try and seduce him. That would be somewhat hilarious. Seduce the Pope. He's not swayed. We'll keep on making attempts there to bump that up. Basically, because when the Pope gives out gold, he gives out a lot of gold. He's a very generous Pope when he feels like it. And immediately that will lift up the amount that we have. Now we could try and fabricate a new claim. But I don't. Oh, how's our murder scheme going? It's nearly completed. We've nearly murdered Count Otto of Rothenburg to install the person who my child is betrothed to in as the heir. That will establish an alliance with them, and eventually he's going to be basically joining my house, or his children will become members of my house. So that will be a good thing for our dynasty prestige. We'll have another count in the family, so to speak. Now, of course, that would also mean that I get a murderer. Oh, that's the other thing I could do. I could switch him to be support scheme instead, and that should mean that hostile. Yeah, so it's all right. Bon appetit. Yeah, goodbye. 95% chance of success. I feel like that's a good chance, or we're not going to get better. Oh, it must have been something that Count Otto ate. Oh dear. Alright, so we now have formed an alliance because he's betrothed to my little girl, who's 7 and he's 22. Not disgusting at all. But because he's now put in charge, that is an excellent thing from our point of view. Also, my liege is being attacked by someone else. She's declaring everyone's declaring independence, it seems. Oh dear, Count Kaiser Heinrich IV, the foolish of the Holy Roman Empire, is really not holding things together. Not well at all. And he's reclusive, so I'm not sure that will help you. In the meantime, what are you doing? You're on good terms with your liege, so we're probably going to be sticking around. That's my direct liege. So Duchess, our allies are losing, and they're losing badly. So Italy is most likely no longer going to be a part of the Holy Roman Empire very soon, which is fine. Now the other thing that I could do is, yes, there's a mine here. So the other thing I could do is try and go for outside our immediate. Hey, I'm being raided. Wait. Raiders from Duke. Oh, from at the top. Are in your territory. Well, really, they're in my liege's territory. I'm not sure I care about anyone. I'm the count defending the southern reaches. Do I really need to deal with anything else? I'm just a lonely count after all. Now, if I raise my forces, I could probably deal a little bit of damage here. We do have these guys coming in as well. But I'm not sure I want to. I don't think we really need to keep Italy or this chunk of I think it's the Netherlands, basically. Yeah, there's as part of the Holy Roman Empire, and we can always get them back later, is the other thing. Once I am emperor, this sort of shit will not be tolerated. So we're just going to speed up things. Apparently we're still being raided. Yeah, he's in our territory, but he's nowhere actually near my territory is the thing. So my care factor is low, people. Very, very low. Oh, yeah, again, really, not my territory. Not my, unless it is is it somehow magically my territory? Like, have I just been holding on to this without knowing? Yeah, it's definitely not. All right, I've got a new perk, and we can go for prepared for everything. So less chance of a hostile scheme against me. This will give me an extra hostile scheme. So I can run, say, 2 murders at a time, or I can do a murder and abduct, as well as increase my scheme power here. And we're coming up on swaying the Pope, or chance again. Now, how far off yeah, we're a long way off being anything extra there. We've nearly got our control back on that county. I should work on this one next because it will increase the amount of taxes we get, of course. Um, so the Pope will gain some opinion of me, no matter what. And I'll spend a little bit of prestige. I think that's a good trade. Or there's a chance I'll spend some prestige. So I will take that. Thank you, Popiness. Yes, you have a good opinion of me, and we want to increase. And we can not sway it again. All we really want is a silver mine. Please. Now, what I was looking at before was there's another mine down here, a mining settlement that will give us a heap of dough were I to go and invade this place. And I think this, yeah, they've got more men than me, so maybe a bad idea. I've only got 1400. And I think there's several other places with mines in the Holy Roman Empire as well. So I think if I started up here, yeah, here, um, then there was a mine, and there might be some mines around here, or the option to build them. Knights Templar established, and we finished increasing control. Excellent. So we're going to do the same here. All right, now it's probably time for another hostile scheme here. What can we do? What's the law of succession here? Who inherits if you just happen to die? It's this guy. And otherwise, I think it would revert to callous. She could be callous, which is a bit of intrigue. Why not? And what she's rowdy. Hang on, we need to educate our child. So that, yeah, and she's being trained on intrigue. Yep, so that's fine. And my wife is pregnant again. Excellent, excellent. Slowly but surely. Now, the reason why I have this particular hat on as well is that I'm actually the marshal for the Holy Roman Empire. That's somehow I'm on his council. Is there a way? Just wondering what else we can do here. Commission an artifact that could help us out, but it could do nothing for us. So it is a bit of an investment decision. And I think at the moment, at present, we might be better off trying to invest in things that is going to give us direct money instead. So pastoral lands might be a good option, or quarries, or saving up for the big one. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, just in case, we manage to sway the Pope once, that that'll be an instant fortune that we get. And we need to make another attempt. If only we were Italian or something, or he likes our culture a little bit more. But he's a Cispaline. Okay, so we could teach things. All right, so we've got a 100% chance of just finding out that he's telling the truth first. Okay, yep, he's genuine in his approach. That's good. We'll allow it. It would be ironic if she no longer turns out to be my player heir. Now, that's the other thing that we could do with the hostile scheme is I was sneaky, yep. And I've gained opinion of excellent. Alright, so she's even better. She's going to be a good at martial sort of stuff. Now, do we want her to be humble? So it's going to get a little extra piety, which this could be really good. It'll put her on good terms with the Pope, so we will stay with humble. Now, her betrothed, he has a claim on, I think, this county here. In fact, a number of counties. Right. Now, since he has that claim, we just slow it down slightly. And the liege is this guy. Who's his primary heir? So we just need to get a child out of the way, and he would become the primary heir, I think. Ah, and I have a son now. Excellent. So, of course, it is going to be Middle von Sneaky, being the middle finger. The son, of course, is the rudest here. Alright, so your primary heir. You already have a spouse as well, so you definitely need to die. I'm terribly sorry. A 57% chance. And 72% chance of secrecy. Those are still very good odds. So we're going to start that scheme and see if we can pull that off. Playing a little bit of risk here. He might get very annoyed with me and send people to kill me and my children instead. Now we also do want to make sure that he is educated. So again, he's definitely going to be an intrigue person. Right, and then educate the child. Maybe once my other daughter is grown up. How far is she off? 13. Alright, every man. Count Ulbrich. Sorry, buddy, but you're a cannibal and I'm letting you not. Oh, you're a witch. Oh, it's Count Ulbrich, right. You're a witch and you've discovered something about my. Well, I don't care if you hate me. I can still force you to tell me the secret. Why is everyone a cannibal? What is happening here? Duke Worth, Duke of Lombardy. Oh my, the Holy Roman Empire has certainly shrunk. Because, yeah, Tuscany is now seceded. But everyone's a cannibal. I'm still dealing with that news. Alright, who's in this war? Um, Duke Hugo of Geneva and Provence. Right. They're all in rebellion. I'm just hoping they don't seek me. I don't really want them to attack me, please. Well, okay, why not? High Chiefess Cisco of Finland. She is a godless paragon. Just cynical, arrogant, good at learning, and she's all the way up there. Um, really? This right and left is this Tinder in CK3? All right, we'll put her in for what? Actually, what is she? She's unlanded. Her spouse is a Hive Chieftain, so it could really annoy someone in power. So just for that reason, all right. Then we have Duchess Jadigoa. She's a Duchess though. Um, so clearly she needs to be wife of Duke. So wife of a Duke. Again, could annoy someone in power. We'll put her in the favorite. And then what? What? It's all the way over here. Really? You had portraits sent that far? Okay. She's an elusive shadow. I don't think we want anything to do with her. No, thank you. Oh wow, it keeps going. It really keeps going. Well, she can be quite apparent. She's shy, she's greedy, and she's forgiving. And no thanks. More? Is that a commoner? That's a lowborn. She's a countess, right? Earl of, and she's ill. No thanks. That's not attract. Oh, princess, but she looks like a nun. Has she taken like vows or something? She's a fornicator. Um, all right, hang on. Where is she? Is she the ruler? She's a vassal in the Holy Roman Empire. Um, I kind of just want to say yes because she's a nun. Okay, there we are. And then there's more. Okay, right. We're gaining intrigue lifestyle experience here. So I can go for all three. I can go for one and have kind of a guarantee here, or I can gain picky about partners. Now I've got a very good chance of going for all three. So that's what, of course, we're going to do that. And just see what happens. All right, she's happy with me. She's also happy with me. We started a romance with her, and even though she thinks Catholicism is evil. And then the nun. Ah, yes, the nun as well. Okay, why not? Big finger, you dog. You dog. Now I've actually got to remember where they are, I think, because it doesn't show up as a relationship at all as of yet. Yeah, so that was fun, but I'm not sure if I've already got positive schemes happening, and I'm not sure I want to waste it on seductions. So we got the lifestyle experience, so that's a plus, and some people think some better things about us. And now we've finished increasing control here as well. So we've got the maximum amount of tax per month that we're going to get now. And that's a good thing. Really, we need some more places with more money. Now, this place brings in 190, but it largely does it because oh, so I've got a new liege, Duke Siegfried. All right, the Pope is not swayed still. He's just very suspicious of me. He might be thinking that I can. Oh, I can claim my liege's title. It will cost an awful lot though, right? So I don't have that sort of prestige. But that will be useful later on when I do have that sort of prestige. The other thing is his holdings shrunk somewhat. It has. So his liege is this guy here. Ah, I'm the spy master. Excellent. That's exactly what I should be as well. Finally, someone's recognized my talents. Now, so because that's split up slightly, and we just go here, that means the duchy of this duchy here is no longer part of my liege, and yeah, this duchy over here as well. Now, I could actually become a duke, is the other option here. I can form the duchy of Tyrol and usurp. Oh no, he is the duke. Right. That's why. So de jure, he has no claim on this. So that's why I can usurp it. Because he has claimed my duchy, essentially. You prick! Of course I'm going to kill you. And we can also do a hostile scheme. Excellent. Now, I wonder, can we help my liege bring this war to a close by doing another hostile scheme here? We've got a good chance of him being murdered. I'm going to help out the Holy Roman Empire to some extent by murdering the Duke. And we've gained an agent in our other murder scheme. So many schemes. We could invite people in as well. So some people can be convinced. In particular, oh, wrong scheme. We want to invite this one, actually. The spy master can be convinced. That would be hugely powerful by bribing her. That's what we're going to do. And then over here is bishop. Bribe the bishop. It's a lot of money though, so we're not going to go for that one. Excellent, but this one now has a 95% chance of success, 95% chance of secrecy because I bribed the right person. Excellent. All right. Now still have the papacy here. He's at 24. Apparently, yeah, he's up the top. I don't care about that. And then I guess I could, yeah, there's no wars that I really want to be involved in here. What's this one? Uh, this guy over here, right? So it is a war, but I'm not sure that there's any real advantage to joining it. I would lose money rather than gain it. The only way you can really gain money from wars is loot, um, or, you know, on crusades or something along those lines. All right, so we're going to continue with our murder scheme, continue to try and beg the Pope for money. Surely one day he will cave. All right, cask of wine, attend a local celebration, lure him into the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting, and then just make sure he never walks out again. We're going to stick him in the wine barrel, that's right. This will be easy, and his dead, walled up, soon to be forgotten. I just literally walled him in down there. Rest in peace, Aldebert von Claw. And I do believe that that means that you are now the primary heir for this guy here. Yes. And then my daughter is your betrothed, and it is a matrilineal language. Congratulations on your inheritance. You came by it honestly, I swear. Now we have Franz, who's joined us. He's athletic. Oh, nice. Um, and he would make an excellent commander, apparently. Yeah, he's a very good strategist. He's a logistician. Yeah, okay. Good to know. I don't really have use for him at the moment. We could maybe put him in our court in a minor position of some kind. We could have... there's all these other things that I haven't really explored so far. We could put in troll bow growth, yep. He's not swayed. Is there anyone that will help me? Personal champion, master of the hunt. I need a lot of things here, but um, yeah, chance to prevent assassinations, that could be useful at some point. But I'm very good at sneakiness, so I don't think I need it. But that is really what I needed. This is really what I needed. A court tutor when I was trying my learn language scheme. So do we have anyone who's any good? He would be average at least. And she would be good. My court physician, but yeah, she's kind of busy doing something else at the moment, so we won't go for that. Instead, yeah, I think we need a way of pressing claims. 79% chance of him being dead, And a 6%, yeah, good old-fashioned mob rule. Excellent. And the mob and his dead as well. So they're dropping like flies around me. So that should really help with that independence war. Oh, Duke Hugo, you inherited it all. I've possibly done nothing. I thought that would have ended the war. Who's your primary heir? It's a child. Well, well, my liege, we could murder him as well. What's his relationship like with his courtiers? Bad. So a few of them might even just join us. Uh, Also, we've got people coming quite close. Is a bad sign, and that you're bringing them right to my doorstep. Really? She's becoming a schemer, so yes, cynicism would be useful for her. Now, how far off? Ah, my son is beautiful. Excellent. They're all undersupplied. Meanwhile, yeah. Come on, Popey. Give us some gold. You know you want to. We might try and go on a pilgrimage. That might help. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Prepare for the journey. Um, we'll go on a very, very long pilgrimage. Um, Different cultures. So that might help with my popiness, right? So he might, yes, varied pilgrimage companions. You can get on with me a bit better. Excellent, this is paying off so far. Gain some foreign guards, some extra levy size, or divine protection, monthly piety. We'll lose some intrigue, but I think I'm comfortable with that because we're quite high on it anyway. The level of devotion, and we're only at level 1, really. Okay. My liege who holds the nearby counties. And then I'm going to get the pilgrim trait. So more piety, same faith opinion. Excellent. So I'm going to get also determined pilgrim. Excellent. So that might. Oh, we're so close. Can we still ask for? Yes, we can. He's going to give me 100 gold. Really, you cheap Pope. You have 2,000. I was hoping for a lot more, to be honest. But we will take it, and that will repair over time, and we can start. Ah, she's grown up. Excellent. And she's an astute intellectual, which means I can now go and educate my son. Right, so we want to educate a child, and it's going to be my player heir. Send the proposal to myself. Thank you very much, Popey. Yay, the Pope has given us money. Not nearly as much as we hoped for. He's basically not even quite paid for my pilgrimage. That cheap bastard. Now, my betrothed can... Oh, and they're now married. Fantastic. So my previous player heir has now married this guy here. Oh, yeah, he's at my court. Really? Hang on. Weren't you meant to take over something? You are unlanded. So what happened there? You should have the barony of Rothenburg. Wait, I set that up. I murdered someone for this. I feel cheated now. Maybe it was because of a matrilineal marriage or something? And then Bernard, Arnold, Kuno. What's this guy's name? Gottfried. On cloth. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. He's now a knight at least, so there's a plus. Hopefully that doesn't happen with Index von Sneaky. Oh. Wait, maybe it was... Yes, hang on. It was meant to be up here, right? So go to my liege. Yes. Alright, he's not quite dead. That's why. They've just married and he's become a knight for the time being. And then when he inherits, then we'll... Okay, this is making a bit more sense now. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so the Pope no longer loves me quite so much. He is still at a +7, so okay, I can't ask the Pope for gold until for another 3 years. Right. Not quite how I thought things would end up there, but that's fine because we've now got twice scheme, which is fantastic. It's very jazzy, as the spiffing Brit would say, and instead we're going to be moving on to wealth focus here. And the reason we're moving on to wealth focus is just for this one perk here. I mean, if I could immediately change again, I would, but unfortunately I can't. But so we'll start learning that, and we're going to go for golden obligations. Now from there, I could do other things like I could go for, dark insights and torture and that sort of thing, and just get everyone absolutely horribly scared of me. Or I could maybe go something down the, Or gust, yeah, so that would increase my sway scheme power. That could be quite useful as well. Opinion from gift. Max learn languages scheme, so that could be, again, we could start learning languages all the time. Yeah, we might go on to diplomat after that, and eventually we can get accomplished forger. Is the goal here. But for now, we're going with stewardship so we can get golden obligations, and because we really need money. Money is the main thing that we're going for. The Pope is not dishing out nearly as much as I hoped. We're going to stop scheming against him because we don't need to have him on side anymore. And instead, who was the person? Who was the lady that we were going for? It was someone powerful. It was someone hilarious. So, or the nun, or our own liege. We could make him happy with us. So at the moment, that's just going to go his heir and so on and so forth. Eventually to my mentor, her. Really? Okay. Oh, she's charming, is she? Oh, he is charming, sorry. Yes, because we're making you sneaky as well. Intrigue and diplomacy, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we want. Because we will have a stream of sneaks. Alright, given that we can't do anything else, we might as well go ahead and construct pastoral lands. Because we're not going to get southern swifts of gold until we've got golden obligations. And then once we've got our golden obligations, it's probably not going to matter too much. The other thing that we want to do is get my council at the moment, and he's going to go start finding more secrets, basically. We want to find as many secrets as possible. We're going to go for King Casimir the Great, his court here. Because it doesn't really matter if we're bribing people in the empire or external to the empire. It really just matters that we're bribing people or blackmailing them. And the Italian peninsula has just shattered apart here. Now on the plus side, that's leaving some little orphans in its wake. So this guy only have 500. Oh, he's got a lot of allies though. Yeah. But the Holy Roman Empire seems to be rapidly disintegrating. Actually, let's just go look at them. Yeah, we're still part of the Holy Roman Empire. And wow, she's attacking them. It really is my daughter Thumb. Yes, Big Finger the Second. May you grow strong and wise. So we're securing our dynasty here. That's funny. Yes, so my mentor is no longer going to be teaching me. She's going to become my friend. I really don't know why she's in Ravenna. That's right, she's okay. So yeah, she's literally besieging things. War against the tyranny of King Kaiser. But he seems to have no soldiers either. So what we can do here is actually go to his rescue, and I think we are going to do that. So we're going to talk to our liege. We are going to offer to join the war. This one and offered to help out. So we're going to raise our armies, and then we're going to send them down to defend our emperor. Now, if we get there in time, that is going to give us some prestige here. All we want to be is around for the fight, basically, because we'll gain prestige based on our contribution. But we might be too late. Do we want her to be greedy? What's greedy do? Less diplomacy, more money, and more money per stress level too. Alright, yeah, go ahead. So we get satisfied peasants. Ah, excellent. So she could join our court. She's shrewd. Oh, she's awesome. Oh my god. We're going to stage an elaborate execution for her. Because we're so sneaky. And she's joined our court, and we absolutely need to make use of her, right? So we'll go to our court, and I mean, this has been useless to us, really. And she's not all that good at the job, but I'm wondering if we put her in as a court tutor, she would be good at it. She's just good at it. She's amazing. Look at her learning. But I think it's going to be, I mean, it's expensive, but we are currently making our child educated. And if we're doing that, yeah, so he's going to learn a language. We're currently helping out with the siege. We'll just make friends instead. It won't be worth the money to spend fabricating things. And we're contributing to the siege, so we'll get something out of this at least. But yeah, we absolutely need to take some more territory in some way, shape, or form. So they've got this area is our immediate lieges. And he holds my duchy as well, but he does have this as a sub-count, Count Theomo. He's got a fair few, and he's got allies too. Excellent. So I captured someone. Can I ransom them for money? But yeah, no one's going to accept that. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. In the meantime, let's go. Ah, yep. They're already dead. Ah, hang on. They're coming back this way, and hopefully I'll be able to, you know, bonk them. I'm not sure what else we can do to win this war, because oh, hello. Are you guys going to come help with the fight? You can no longer continue. Why can't I continue? Let's continue, please. Find secrets in that court. So if I were to go with this one, I'll probably lose. So it's definitely not what we want. We might go back a little bit. For whatever reason, these other armies are not going to help attack. The most of Iron Man's come. Yeah, alright, so the hired mercenaries, that's where they've come from. We absolutely need. Oh, they're going to let us hang us out to dry. Well, even if we lose, we will get contribution. So that's a positive. Yep, they're coming in and they've joined us. All right. My counselor, however, has died, which is always annoying. We need a new steward now. So that will be the mayor, who's a fornicator, but a gardener, a lovely gardener, and she does have an interest in these sort of things, so that's fantastic. All right, my daughter Thumb has given birth to Nail. And we've captured this guy. Can someone... Hey, money! That will pay us some money. Of course we want to go siege this. We're also going to go see... Will someone... Frida, do you not have parents? Apparently no one who cares about you. That's unfortunate. We've constructed pastures, which will give us a little bit more income. I can imprison prisoners. So her. Right. And Mayor Yutta. Which is a fornicator, I think. Yeah. Okay, excellent. We're going to lose some stress. That's great. And we're besieging. Right, excellent. So that will help with our A war score. We're going to gain money as well. Yes. I knew that priest would be good for something. We can no longer see into the papacy because it's no longer part of the Holy Roman Empire. I think it's our own thing. Yep. Um, and we can't ask for gold for a while still as well. And I think we've got to wait till my son is 6 before he can learn languages. But once that happens, in the meantime, he should be getting a very high quality education, which we definitely want because we want to set ourselves up for success in the future. Now, I'm wondering if I go here, is there a bit of ability to visit his court? How do we visit courts? Here, the court. Excellent. Now we can throne room, court grandeur, court artifacts, right? So we can look at things. Can I? Yeah, let's not waste any time then, and let's get him looking for secrets elsewhere. So you can go find secrets in the court. 0% chance of finding a secret. Secret exists 50% chance. %80 chance. Arnold, Duke Kuno. We'll go at the court of our liege. And we're not far off golden obligations, which is really going to help us here. We've got some victories under our belts, which is nice. We are getting there. And we're just building up this siege here. Keep running with that. There's this little army here. That's fine. They can't do much. It's 8 men in a night. And yay, we have victory here. So we can disband our army, stop paying for them. Now we have imprisoned her. Oh no, Kaiser's imprisoned her. We took this prisoner. Can we ransom? Yes, $10. Thank you. Excellent. All right. Getting a few dollars back in our kitty. That leaves us with Wilfrida. Will someone ransom you for money? Apparently your liege is this guy, and he doesn't like you very much. How are you related? Could negotiate a release, and we could recruit you to our court. She's Franconian. Does she have any claims? She doesn't have any claims from the looks of things, so I'm not sure if it's worthwhile. We'll gain a hook on you for later on. You might be useful later down the track. If you ever get any money, it's mine. Farewell. Now, alliance expired and alliance formed. So this guy, yes, who is married to my daughter. It's all happening now. Our prestige will start going up because he's now the count, right? So we now have a count and a count by marriage. And then because it is a matrilineal marriage, I'm fairly certain, that's what I would have set up. That means that children, yes, are part of the Von Sneaky. So eventually my grandchildren will inherit and they'll be part of the Von Sneaky lineage as well. Now we also have few knights, which is not the best. We can still claim our liege's title, but we don't have the prestige to be able to do that. But if he has many children, then the next thing that's going to happen is when he dies, it's going to split between his sons as well. So his dukedom will fracture more and more. So probably someone else will get my dukedom, and then I'll take it off them. Or he'll try and take it away from me, one of the two. All right. We could get a strong hook on Duke Siegfried. Okay. Does he have money? He does. So that would pay off once we've got golden obligations. Or I could increase his relationship with me. Can I request things? I could seduce him. The claimant faction. Okay, so we could basically start a petition. I think we'll make this an investment, right? And just gain a hook on him. Spending the money. I know, I'll keep on spending the money. I could probably have had the gold mine by now. But that would be a less fun way of doing it. In the meantime, why aren't we friends anymore, Popey? We're losing our friendly and sort of things that was happening. All right, we have our perk that we were waiting for. Golden obligations. Excellent. Now, that means we can start exploiting this. Excellent. We're going to go to intrigue. We're going to go to hooks and secrets. And the first person we're going to do is talk to him and demand payment. Now, because it's a strong hook, it means I can keep on using this again and again and again. Which means basically it's a never-ending source of money. So we'll demand payment from him to discard your obligations to me. This guy is a courtier. He has no money, but maybe one day he will be useful. All right. My daughter does not have money. Okay, neither of them do. This guy is a cannibal. He's my marshal. So the first thing we're going to do is blackmail him. He won't be happy about it, but that's fine. Right, and now that gives me another hook that I hold. I also should have a hook on this guy. Maybe it was just someone in his court, right? So that was a waste of money then. Oh well, in the meantime, this guy does have money. He has 60 gold, so we can demand payment from him, and he's going to give me 10 of that lovely, lovely gold. Now, what else have we got? Player heir, grandson. I've lost all my secrets, it seems. I had a heap before, but we need to build that up again. But that's fine. That's what our spy master is doing. He's looking to discover secrets, and those secrets will give us monies. And so basically we're going to blackmail our way into a fortune. Now ideally we're blackmailing people with money as well, so it's no use trying to currently blackmail his Holy Roman Emperor because the Holy Roman Emperor is broke. He's broke as anything else. He is, however, single as well. So, can we arrange marriage? Oh, my player heir, son-in-law award with Princess Aedalis. That's his sibling. So what would that do? So Middle would get a heap of prestige, but she would lose some, and it doesn't look like he would. And we get an alliance, but he's totally not going to go for this. That's all right. That's all right. But we should start looking for a marriage. I know it's young at 6 years old. We can also have him study a language. All right. Yep. So the bishop. All right. My son will study a language instead. Duchess. Wife of Duke Siegfried. See, this is all leading up to the point where I could, with those strong connections, I could actually murder my liege fairly easily, or potentially abduct him. So claimant faction. Okay, I see. So index has grown up so fast, she can now marry. So we'll send that through. Now I can try and learn a language. Now with the court tutor, there's a better chance of this happening, I believe. So I'm going to start that scheme and we'll see how we go with it. Currently I'm not trying to be friendly with anyone, so I might as well spend that or do a different, at least sway scheme with the Pope so that later on he can continue to give me money. We'll continue to beg Popey for gold. The other thing we can do, potentially, yeah, so it's quarries. It's alright, we will go with quarries here. This is our target. We could always upgrade these, but it's not going to give us heaps more than, yeah, it's 0.2 and a few levies. Or we can make things a little bit faster for a lot cheaper too. So we are going to go with quarries here. Yeah, I think we need to set up our passive income a little bit. My liege has gone to war. Let's waste no more time, and then you can start finding secrets in account of Duke Ugo. Right, so this is now happening. And I think we want to try and fabricate a claim on this county here as well. Who's the rest of oh. Wow. Um, wow. Either way, I'm going to be gaining stress. And in this case, he would become my rival and he's my marshal. Hmm. You know what, mate? Screw with me. I'm going to screw with you. I did blackmail you, of course, but you're going to die. You low-born filth. Get closer. Hey, I've learned a secret. And we know what we do with secrets. We turn it into blackmail. Does she have money? Yes, we're going to blackmail you. That's another strong hook. I'm just glad you're not a cannibal, to be honest. So we're going to demand payment and get 15 gold from you. But that will come around again, of course. Now you might still be in as my counselor, but do I have someone to... I have someone sitting in my court to replace you? Fantastic. You are going to be recruited to my court. No, I can't. You need $100 for you. Fair enough, you're probably actually worth it as well. Um, he's court jester. No, we'll gain some opinion from him. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, she's a novice physician now. Fantastic. What's the war for? Claim for the duchy itself. Yeah, so it's probably his brother or something. So he's trying to bring back together the Bavarian Empire or something along those lines, or kingdom. Meanwhile, our murder scheme is progressing nicely. And I thought I started a different scheme here to fabricate a claim. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. I'm probably going to succeed in our murder scheme before we actually... A toast to your health. And we have destroyed our rival. Yes. Excellent. Oh, inventory. I have a weapon. It's going to increase my prowess, apparently. Not sure how I got that or when I got it. But fantastic. Still not what we're after. He's finished with his time. Oh, he's continuing. That's good. Now I need a new marshal. And shortly I will have it, the gold to recruit a new one. In the meantime, in intrigue with our secrets, you have any money? No. You don't have any money. Just checking for anyone with gold. Ah, you do. My steward. But yeah, you're alright. No one's got hooks. Yeah, I've got all these murder secrets, of course. Just going to my court and my courtiers. Maybe if I got a different chancellor or something. Can I nudge people around? How good are you at marshal? You're okay. Okay. So what I could do here is this guy is good at diplomacy, so I could recruit him. 60. Yep. And then I go to my council, and we're going to put my chancellor as my marshal, and then my knight here. Excellent. And we'll continue on. How's my scheme here going? Okay-ish. Our Countess Index, my daughter. So I have a weak hook on her just because she's my daughter, basically, and I'm the house head. So she's a secret of my spy master. Alright, we'll find a secret about him. Child heritage. That's fine. We're going to be nice to him, mainly because he doesn't have money. There's no point. In the meantime, you should be finding secrets, yeah, so 40% chance of learning a secret. Very well. Alright, so we're not finding any secrets, not having much luck here. Find secrets in Venice. The Doge will have money, surely. Do you have money? Yes, you do. Alright, we've got stone quarries. It's a little bit more tax. Fantastic. Probably what I should have done ages ago. Oh well, I've had fun so far. I am getting old though. He's 39. Terribly old. Alright, 2 lots of stone quarries. So that's increasing my taxation income to 3.7. Starting off with a count is maybe a little bit slow. It's a lot slower game. Usually I'm a duke or something and things are a little bit more speedy, but I'm joining the challenge. Yes, we've got 2 counts by marriage now. 8 living members, so fantastic. I'm known for my dedication to my faith. Alright, excellent. This is not where I expected to end up. Devious holy man. Might be quite appropriate for the times, I guess, but... Alright, so he's going to get a bit happier with me. My level of devotion will help with this. So currently minus 19, so I need better opinion. She's a diplomat, so congratulations to her. And we'll gain another thing. So vassal tax, monthly income. I can extort my subjects. So I think war profiteer, because that is a bite into my income anytime I raise troops. And my liege won their war. Excellent, excellent. So that means he is now, I believe, he owns, yeah, everything here. And that's his direct vassal now, or this guy is his direct vassal. Well, that's all right. We're going to relieve it of him. There's nothing in the Doge's court. That's fine. We're going to find secrets instead in Duke Folco of Corsica. Really? Okay, yep. Well, we'll keep on going along until we can find more secrets and blackmail people for monies. The reason why I'm going close by rather than just, picking the king out of France or something like that is because the closer they are, the easier it is to learn the secrets. Of course, I'm not having much luck on that either. Alright, so we're nearly up on our fabrication of claim here, and we're going to start a bloody great war. Our acquaintance, this guy, to install the Augsburger throne, okay. Alright, he's supporting a pretender to the throne, basically. That's fine with me. I'm just a loyal count of the south. We'll keep doing it. We're overwhelmed by stress. I'd expose my murder secrets. That would not be a good thing. A couple of drinks and I could become a drunkard. Or I could just resist. We're just going to resist. See it done. Count Otto is going to be pissed, but that's absolutely fine. Now we're just going to wait until we're no longer in debt because we can add our... Yes. Yes, thank you, Popey. Give me gold. I will use it wisely. Now I can declare war, but we do have few knights, and we probably want to amend that. Knights are very important in battle. We also do want to lose some stress, so we're going to call, I think, a hunt. And that's going to get us no longer overwhelmed by stress. And while I'm at it, I'm going to use some knights. How much to declare war? Oh, hang on, we've got too many things. So we could get local guide, talk it through, control growth, yeah. Something to hint, and I just kill someone, and I get some dread. Right. I think that the local guide could be quite useful. Now, to declare war on the count, I am going to need for this claim 100 prestige. So I can afford to also invite some knights and send the herald out for those. And I'm going to gain some prestige from that hunt as well. Now, in terms of armies, he has no allies. He has pikemen, very few things, and only 81 gold. So, got a knight. He's 13. You'll do. We're going to recruit you to the court. And there we are. We have another knight. We have now a full roster of knights, in fact, which is fantastic. We are going to declare war on him for this county and take our rival's final county, because we started off stealing from his father this one, and our rival family is going down. Go in here. They're defending a river crossing. We've got more soldiers and more men at arms, so we should win this fight. Having said that, the last time I said that we lost, so but in this case it looks like we're doing all right. Outstanding. Oh, he's a murderer as well. I did not know that. Okay. So solitude. Do we want him to be shy? Could be impatient. Or it could be gluttonous. I think that's best bad options. Alright, we've captured him, which means that we can immediately enforce our demands. And yeah, we'll disband our armies, and we now have another county to our name, which is absolutely fantastic. Now that we have that county, we'll need to increase the control, because our control will be absolutely rubbish in it. We have 0 control, and therefore we're not getting the tax that we should. Now, Duke Reinheld is attacking the Holy Roman Emperor. We'll get a hook on this guy. Now, does he have... No, there's no reason we shouldn't be friends. I do feel like the least I can do for my emperor here is try and find secrets in Duke Berthold's court. Reinhold's court, I should say. Only a 10% chance of finding a secret. 45. Look, we're off to France. Let's just see if we can find some secrets in France. We have another knight that's shown up. You're a little bit late for the war, mate. Culture divergence, everything's happening. Powerful vassal expects a position. Ah, he's now my vassal as a mayor, basically, yeah. So it doesn't matter. He's scarred. Um, he doesn't have money though, so that's fine. I don't think I care enough about you. Right. I can imprison criminals, Mayor Giata, and her antiquitarian, who's a treacherous villain. She is. But she does keep hold of my artifacts. Now, it looks like the Holy Roman Emperor is actually going to lose this fight as well somehow, despite being emperor of all these counties. How is it that Corsica somehow? Yeah, okay, that's unusual. Apparently they're in the Holy Roman Emperor's territory. Nothing to do with us. Ah, more perks. Excellent. Men-at-arms maintenance per dread. Do I have any dread? Am I a dreadful ruler? Where do we go to find that again? Here, 20. So it comes from my spy master. I'm thinking that will increase our vassal tax contribution. Squeeze as much money out as possible. I'm still learning the language of the Pope. I'm not going to go with a stressful option if I fail again, just because he did just give me some more gold here as well, so it's going to be a while before I can ask for gold again. It seems that he might give gold relative to... Okay, my son learned it before me. That's just embarrassing. But good for him. Good for him. He can also do another language, right? And he can learn... hang on. We'll come back to you. There's a murder. Ah, I've learned this count's murder secret. Excellent. All right, and this count has money. So we're going to blackmail him. Or we'll expose your murder to the world. Well, there can only be one outcome. So we're going to tell the world that you're a murderer. And hopefully your liege will do something about it. If not, oh well. But in the meantime, yes, that's right. My son, the court of France was a good idea. All right, to learn some secrets. My son needs to learn some languages as well. So he's going to study a new one. And we have the option for Hungarian or French. I think either or is going to be useful. But we will go with French. I feel like French is going to be a very dominant sort of language, so it will be useful. He's finished the fight, yeah, but he'll continue on, I think. Yep, he is, good. And I'm nearly finished with my study of Italian. All these divergent. Franconian, okay. I've been overwhelmed by stress because my friend died. And I've got a new bishop, right? There's a bishop like me. That's a good place. Oh, he's a lot better at his job. That is a plus. Unfortunately, I seem to have gained a heap of stress by my friend dying. And so money that I would otherwise be spending on something else. Yep, okay. We're going to admit defeat because it's not worth the stress. Um, are you doing? Strength is similar to ours, apparently, right? Ah, excellent. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Fantastic. Lose 50 gold. Can get a popular opinion or an artifact. Religious one. Gain 20 bucks and some dread. Alright, we'll buy an artifact. A high quality carving from a dead person, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's dead. How did that happen? Anyway, if I open our inventory, it's a trinket. That's going to give me some piety per month. Excellent. It's a small little religious carving. So when it said high quality as well, it didn't mean it. This is not high quality, but it is at least something. Pinky has come of age. Have we married? No. No, we need to find her a spouse. Okay. So we will go for find spouse. It's going to be matrilineal. And ideally with someone with claims or something. Now I'm thinking, can we get someone somewhere in France maybe? You know, spread the genes around a little bit. All right, so let's have a look here, because I'll murder you to it. We've got Count Walham. No, that's not what we're after. The Danish Kingdom of Denmark. All right, let's have a look at you, buddy. So your sibling is a king. He has a primary heir who's already married. So yeah, not who we're after. But if we did do it, she would get a lot of prestige, right? A heap of prestige, but their children could be club-footed. So we'll clear you away. We could marry her off to someone who's possessed as well, but that just seems unnecessarily cruel. He's got claims, but he's got no alliance here. Alliance will be the key, I think. I mean, they're still in the line for throat, so we'll go with. It means that we're going to get an alliance. And we'll sort by allowance power. Who's the most powerful? All right, Bavarian. This one, he's only 7, and he's my grandson. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Polish. Someone who's Polish. Where in Poland? Is also like a child. Please, please, no children. 5118, Franconian. Saxon. Surely that's no, 7. Really, really old people, really, really young people. Norwegian. For barony, a city. All right, you're at least 36. Where are you? Right. Your parent is this guy. And the primary heir is this guy. Ah, yes, you're looking good. Oh, you're wheezing, are you? Is that? And it's congenital, right? Really? Um, All these mayors, these old mayors who are unmarried, apparently. Right, this guy. This guy may be, his liege is him. No, so we can't murder your way to a throne there. What about him? Who are you? Yeah, hang on, we've just tried you. Hang on. You're 51 at least. So it's the Grand City of Looney. Alright. You. Son of a Baron. You're wheezing. That's why I don't want wheezing in the family. City, 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 city. Mayors are not worthwhile. You. Your liege is this guy. And you're second in line. Fantastic. You look like a turnip, but that's fine. I don't have to look at you. Alright. So we're going to get no prestige. They'll get some. They're vastly inferior to us. Where are you? You're in the middle of nowhere, but again, that's cool. Your liege is a Prince Bishopric. This guy, alright. No worries. That's what we're going to go with. Send you in. We'll get their lines, and how easy is it going to be to murder your primary heir? Right? The murder scheme. Excellent, we can get started now. That's good enough odds for me. And then your son, arranged marriage to my daughter. You lucky man, because you're going to get everything. It's going to be matrilineal, but you will accept anyway, because you're vastly inferior to me. Excellent. Lose some stress from that. We could host a feast. And lose a little bit of stress. Look, I don't need to, so we'll just keep it up there. Very well, you know, really, there's no more secrets in the court of the King of France. We're going to find secrets elsewhere then. Let's go with the King Harold Godwinson. Surely there's some secrets in the English court. This dude has been excommunicated, okay. Does that mean that we can declare war on him? We might be able to request a claim from the Pope and he'll accept. Yes, we can. We'll spend some piety, but because he is excommunicated, the Pope is none too happy with this guy. Yeah, no one really likes him, basically. Well, I'll spend some piety. The Pope will back my claim. And, has he got any allies? This Baron here. Yeah. 400, and this Baron here. Right. He's also trying to liberate himself. Right, we're going to go with the press claim. Now, if I were to declare war on him, who would I be going up against? Yeah, we'd actually be going up against the Duchy of Austria. Unfortunately. And that's a fight that we can't really take on just at the moment. What we could do... Basically, if you request a claim in this manner, the Pope's going to really hate the person. So if they've done something horrible, or you work out that they've done something horrible, ah, 20 bucks for a severe health penalty, that's a steal. As an absolute steal, because that by itself could carry him off. You're marrying into the wrong family here, folks. The von Schnickies are not to be trusted. But you didn't know that. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm a good Catholic. Oh man. I've murdered so many people and I'm a good Catholic. Okay. Alright. So I could spend some piety and gain some renown. I could get some gold. Or the Pope could love me. Now, the Pope loving me leads to more gold. Potentially more gold than this. So, yes. Be happy with me, my popiness. And we could go 60% chance of success. So it's a little over 50-50. We'll try it. So son, Osreed. Unlanded. But I do feel like a strong hook on him will be useful at some point. Excellent. He will be watchful for a few years, but if at first you don't succeed, people, try again. Overwhelmed by stress, unfortunately. Talk to my confidant. There we are, that gets rid of the stress factor. I can demand payments. 2 gold, that's not much. 15 is good. Really? And now my friends died. Everyone's dying. And here I am with my man bun. Alright, my daughter's been given birth to a daughter. Um, Liar von Sneaky, of course. Still got very bad control in here. So most of my taxes are reduced to nothing. Slowly increasing that though. So this is a Prince Bishopric, which means basically it's going to be given to whoever's de jure. So it'll probably need to be whoever the king of Bavaria ends up being. But I think what I'll do is just continue to chip away at the holdings of my liege. Oh, my son has learned another language, good for him. And let's have him study yet another language. And Hungarian seems to be the way to go. I can ask my head of faith for gold again. Thank you very much. Can I blackmail anyone? Oh, I can. So, there's Yutta. Nope. And her. Yeah, she's unlanded at my court. She's my antiquarian. Alright, I'm gonna blackmail her. Because you're a fornicator. And then we're gonna demand payment and take some money back. If this prince ever gets enough money to make it worthwhile calling in that debt, then I'm totally gonna do that. Anna. Anna is a guest there. She has no money, so we'll just be friends with her. Now we could go and invest to get some more, a slight tax advantage. I think we're going to save up for the mines though. I think that's what we really do need to do. Prince Bishop Udo has been excommunicated. Who are you? Right. That's awkward. But yeah, basically everything's splitting apart into different kingdoms, etc. And all we want is some money. Now I'm still stressed. So it might be actually worthwhile to host a feast. There we are. I might discover some secrets when I do this as well, so welcome friends. I'll get some health boost and some anti-stress. And some prestige as well. Feast ends, everyone gets a good opinion of me, basically. If I commission an artifact, yeah, but I really want money. I really want monies. Toast again to his health. Hey, cheers. People worked out that something went wrong, but they don't know what happened, meaning he's the primary heir and he's married in matrilineally to my daughter. So basically everything is all is well. Now the other thing I could do is just hurry the process along. However, he is 62, so I'm not sure if it's really worthwhile. There's a good chance that I think I will be exposed for murder. So his knight, Adawolf. Truth is relative, you're quite correct. I'm not sure if that's going to be worthwhile though, because he doesn't have that much money. He's only a knight, so we'll just be friends instead. So we're not having much luck on getting lots of money through blackmail, unfortunately. Usually that's a little bit better. I'm not sure if they've changed the algorithms or how this works to maybe make it less powerful, which would make sense because it was kind of broken before. The amount of money that you could demand from everyone was absolutely insane. Some raiders, nah, doesn't matter. Need more secrets. We go for instead, I don't feel like we're getting much out of. I'm gonna go for Duchess Matilda of Tuscany to see if what's happening in her court. Wow, this is actually following history fairly well. We've got England that's formed, and yeah. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to leave it. We have gotten some gold from the Pope. Of course, it's not as much as we were hoping for, but we'll continue to creep our way into our liege's lands and eventually take over the place as a plan. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Pooks, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Thanks again. Bye.